find a link. Let me find it on YouTube real quick and grab this chat again.
Hopefully, it's working. It's working fine now. I don't know. I guess it was my laptop. Something wasn't right. Because I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't hear nothing the whole time.
All right, we got the first 30 minutes. So
yeah, that's
we'll combine.
I don't know how it's going.
Yeah,
because how it's going to sound though.
Yeah, because I combined a lot of the I was answering a lot of questions and stuff. So let's see what happens. See if I can find the update one. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, man, we pop out the chat here and exit out of this. All right, sorry about that, man. Oh, man,
is everybody back on this one?
Not everybody, but I think they'll figure it out. Hopefully.
Yeah, just put some in the other group.
No, I can't. The chat stopped working, man. The chat stopped working.
Okay.
I went as far as I could. All right,
that's fine. All right, it was my fault. I don't know if something's wrong with my laptop.
Oh yeah, you're clear now, man.
Everything. I can hear everything clear as day right now. I couldn't hear anything earlier. I was kind of winging it, trying to play off of you. I couldn't hear anything, but I was having issues. To be fair though, I was having issues starting it too. Like I couldn't start it. Right. It was I was getting this internal error on my laptop. So
that Kansas City guy that everybody wants us to look at. I said it in part one. He applied for the job that Gettleman got, and he was like somebody that was in the running to get the GM position. So when they made the decision to let Gettleman go, I was like, well, maybe we'll bring this guy in. I mean, he just got let go. It's a perfect situation here. But it doesn't seem like Carolina's going in that direction. I think they're going to do an interim GM for the season because I'm always high res, man. Nah, but the video's is vicious now. You're clear as day now, man. So
yeah, man. I don't know what happened. My laptop was fucking up. So
yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
It's all good. All right.
You're getting 2 parts. Getting a bonus.
Yeah. Got some bonus footage. But all right. So what? Yeah, I hope we do an interim GM. Just take your time, man. Figure it out. I don't know if y'all touched on this, but I really like dude from Seattle, Trent. Yeah, exactly what Slim J5 just said. Trent Kirchner, him. He from Seattle. They got a good organization. You want guys from that are from that type of system, and you're right. He was a scout for us back in the day, so I like that. So I mean, I'm with it. Take your time, figure it out. Don't just hire some. I mean, who are any good candidates? I mean, right now anyway. Like, you're not just gonna hire anybody off the street. You got to bring them in, interview them. Take your time, figure it out, man. That's my opinion. But right now, on top of the list is the Trent guy from Seattle.
Yeah, man. I'm cool with the Trent guy. I'm cool with the KC guy too. Like I'm not cool with Hurney doing it. Anybody but Hurney. I'm not interested in Hurney being in an interim position, a permanent position. I'm just not interested in Hurney being in any position.
Yeah, Hurney's not about that life.
Nah.
He said Mark. Let me say Mark Dominic. Yeah, Mark Dominic did. I will give him some credit, and he did manage their cap really a little bit too well. I mean, that dude wasn't bringing in nobody. He could. I mean, but they had like no dead money. The way their contracts are set up was kind of dope. So I'm a fan of Dominic, but he gotta open up a checkbook because he was watching them dudes suffer. But yeah, definitely no Hurney, man. Well, I'm not about that Hurney life. He can kick rocks as far as I'm concerned because he destroyed. He set us back. He set the franchise back a couple of years with some of the stuff he was doing. Dude was foolish.
Yeah, man.
Paying 2 running backs top running back money. So he could have that, man. No Hurney. Not about that life.
Let's see here.
So are we wrapping up the G-Man talk, or y'all wanna keep going with it, man? I said my piece.
Look, man, I'm down. I could do this all night. I could talk about this all night. We could talk about the success that he's been, man. Like, everybody hated hated Gettleman because of what happened with Steve Smith. I didn't like, and like I said in part one, I was cool with the release. I just despised the execution. I didn't like how it was executed. All right,
he's a New Yorker, man.
Yeah,
he's a New Yorker, man. So that's just his personality. I mean, take it or leave it type dude, man. And in some instances, it's got to be that way. You can't just, like I said earlier, you can't be just handing out money. You know what I'm saying? You can't just somebody wants a new contract. You can't just hand out. You get a contract. You get a contract. Everybody gets a contract. You can't Oprah the joint. So like, so I love Gettleman, man. I thought he was an excellent GM, and it sucks that he's gone. But hopefully, got to move on. And
I don't think Jerry was in a tough spot, man. I don't think Jerry was in a tough spot. He's the owner. He can do whatever the heck he wants. He was in a tough spot. He could have let this season go and see what happens. And if we went like 6-10 again or 7-9 again, we could have just fired everybody. Everybody's gone. Just like everybody was getting contracts with Ernie. Everybody's gone with the ownership. Out of here. On the KRS-One, man, they out of here. They would have been gone. It's just the fact that we lost Bean. That's what kills me more than anything else.
Yeah, Brandon Bean that's the worst.
Yeah, man. That
is the worst part of this whole scenario, man. Brandon Bean's gone. And now he was set up. I mean, he played the position he plays position this whole time. He's playing side chick to David Gettleman this whole time. And then, he went off and got married. Yeah. And it sucks that we couldn't have him play side chick a little bit longer for 3 more months. Yeah. Then we could have committed. Sucks. But that's the worst part about it. We had his replacement right there, and now you wait. The execution of this is terrible, man. This is absolutely terrible. That's
Larry, man, I'm gonna make you a believer of Christian McCaffrey this year, buddy. You're gonna be a believer of Christian.
We don't have any explosion.
I know you don't like Christians, but you're gonna be a believer in Christian. You are gonna be a believer.
No explosion in the skill positions. That's BS, bro. You don't even know what we got yet. Nobody knows. We don't know yet. So we'll see what happens. But I agree with everybody getting cleaned up. If we don't at least 9-7, everybody getting cleaned up.
Nah, man, they ain't enough. You got to be in the playoffs, man.
I wouldn't say that. I say you got to be a winner. It's got to be a winning season, bro.
Nah. He got to be in the playoffs, man. He's got to be in the playoffs. Like 9-7. If he doesn't make those offs, he's gone. Like, he's gone. He has to make the playoffs this year. There's no excuses. He doesn't have to go 12-4, but he has to be in them offs. Preferably a division win. He's got to be in the playoffs. He can't. Listen, Rivera isn't surviving a third GM if he ain't in the playoffs this season. He's not. He is not. Because that'll give them every reason to hire his own guy.
You lucky I ain't got the bold prediction.
No, this too risky today.
You lucky I ain't got it.
Nah.
Lucky I ain't got it. I queued it up for you.
That's fine. I got all these witnesses here in the chat. If we don't make the playoffs, if we don't make the playoffs, Rivera's gone. He's gone. Not a doubt in my mind. And you know who else is going with him?
I ain't gonna say that because we could go like 10-6 and not make the playoffs.
Nah,
the division's that good.
Yeah, 10-6 it should be a playoff berth, man. Even in the NFC, 10-6 should be good enough.
I don't know about that, bro. We'll see, man. But I agree. If it ain't win season, bro, it's the cat's getting cleaned up. If the GM is about that life, he might all the heads gonna roll. But
Very,
this is what happens. This is why you don't make drastic moves like that, man. Now the whole team is in flux just to make the players happy. Probably not even gonna be on a team in the next 2 years.
we'll see.
We just sacrificed the whole future that was going so well.
I mean, let's face it, Gettleman wasn't a young chicken either. I mean, this was his last job. He said that. This was his last gig. He said that when he took the job. This was it. So, we might not see Gettleman ever again. Y'all want to talk about why I hate Shula? Do y'all really want to talk about that today?
Y'all don't get him started on that, man.
I think that when it comes to the schedule, it is critical for us to start strong because if we have to come out the gate 3-0, because we're going to take that fade to New England unless the Madden curse comes through. So we got to start strong, man. It's imperative that we start strong. And with the schedule that we have in the front of it, we should be able to start strong. So, but yeah, man, we can keep talking about the Gettleman, or we can go to some other topics because we did have topics today.
We had a whole lineup ready to go, man. I mean, we had the whole show planned out. The news dropped as soon as I sent the email to Dave about the list. It was it, man. Whole show got. I mean, real quick, let's digress from Dave Gettleman real quick. Let's talk about the new. Let's talk about storylines going into training camp. Training camp is 2 weeks from now. So right now, I mean, obviously, the two big things were Greg Olsen possibly holding out and Thomas Davis extension. Obviously, that stuff is even in more flux due to Dave Gettleman not being here. Obviously, he had no intentions of extending either one of them. So now, I guess, what do we do now with Greg and TD? And is it going to happen before, during, or after the training camp?
I think TD's probably going to get his during training camp. I don't know if Greg's going to get his, man. I don't know. I think TD's going to be easier because TD's not going to be asking for too much money.
If neither one of them don't get their money or what they asked for, then this was all for naught. Then you release you fire Dave Gettleman for no reason. So obviously they're going to get what they want, which sets a precedent to now, I'm just going to complain and get paid. This is the precedent you set now because you fired your GM. So now they're both going to get paid. I would assume so. You just fired your GM probably because of it. It's probably one of the reasons. I feel like that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I think he did it too many times, man. He did it too many times, and some were legitimately understandable. Like D'Angelo Williams, understandable. Steve Smith, understandable. Just didn't like the execution.
We said it in the episode before this that he has to get this right. And obviously he wasn't going towards that route of getting it right, and you saw what happened to him. So I guess it is what it is, man. But I feel like they both going to get what they. As soon as the GM is hired, probably the first move, I think Steve Smith gets his retirement contract. He rides off into the sunset, and which is all good. That's all good stuff. So, and then I guess we really can't really talk about Greg and TD at least until a GM is hired. So, the only other topic I had was your boy Michael Orr. They said he was gonna report.
Okay.
I mean, that's another kind of GM scenario too, right?
Yeah, man. Star's not a bus, by the way. I just want y'all to know that Star's not a bus.
Star's definitely not a bus. Please, come on, man.
I saw it and I'm like, no, he's not a bust.
He's not a bust, man.
But back to who we talking about? When are they gonna get their money?
Mike. No, we were talking about Michael Orr
Oh,
and
or
him reporting
now,
at training camp.
Orr's there to collect his check. Like he's showing up to collect that check. I think he might I think he might make the team because Gettleman's not there.
I think Gettleman. I think with Gettleman there, I think he was going to make the team. Now with him not being there,
Nah,
I
think
think
Gettleman's going to let him go.
That was a Gettleman move, bro. He brought him in. That was a Gettleman move. He's not going to get rid of his boy, especially if he was healthy and he got his brain right. I think he was going to make the team and be just fine. But now, I mean, like you said, at the end of the day, he's there to collect his check. I mean, he has to show up to this kind of stuff to make the qualifying requirements to collect his injury settlement. But I don't know, man. That I don't know. I don't think he's gonna show up. I mean, he's gonna show up, but I don't think he's gonna like do any practicing, any kind of stuff like that. So I think he's this showing up to me is just a technicality. We'll see what happens with it. But I don't know. Those are anything. I think KB. What you think about KB and him, his weight and all that stuff? How you think that's gonna play out?
I heard he lost some, so we'll see, man. I'm hoping that he's gonna be ready because I think we're gonna need him this year, and I think he's gonna be motivated too. So.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be motivated enough for 1,200 yards. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I know you think he's gonna be more for 1,200 yards, but there might not be enough yards to go around, man. There might not be enough yards to go around because Greg Olson already made his tweet about saying about his 1,000 yards, man. Like I think he might have watched the podcast and disagreed with us. So that was a hilarious tweet he did too with the freaking GIF with the meme. I was in tears when he posted that. So there might not be enough yards.
They're saying Cam potentially lost some weight too. I don't know if I want that.
Well, he ain't gonna be taking hits like that now anyway.
Yeah, that's another storyline. I mean, the offense. Are we gonna see that at training camp? Are we gonna see the quicker passes? I don't think we're gonna see too much. I think obviously they're gonna keep it vanilla. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. How McCaffrey gets used and how quick this offense is going to go. Because at the end of the day, everybody's job is on line at this point. I think everybody knows that too.
Yeah. One thing I did want to talk about, I know we didn't want to go back to Gettleman, but have you seen some of these tweets? These players have been posting?
Oh, the player tweets? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I said that earlier. I was like, I think the players wanted this.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's like, you can't, as a player, you got to, not everybody's going to like their boss, B. That's life, man. At any level. So, I don't know. But I saw Steve Smith. I mean, I think he of all people had the most right to kind of fire back at him.
Yeah.
D'Angelo, nobody really. I mean, come on, D. Will, just go to TNA, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I would honestly though, I wouldn't mind having him back on the squad. You get rid of Cap and have Double Trouble back, and then sprinkle some McCaffrey in every now and then. I wouldn't mind. I could see Double Trouble getting back together, bringing back the band.
That'll ruin my fantasy board, man.
But just to be 100, the dude played pretty dang on well with the Steelers, bro. He looked
amazing. It's amazing what happens when you have motivation and you lose 20 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say he lost mad weight and he played motivation. If he came back with that, I wouldn't. D. Will was all right. D. Will was all right. So I wouldn't mind.
When you getting paid at the top, you can get paid as the top 3 running back in the NFL for. You get comfortable real quick.
Yeah, he got comfortable. So I don't know, man. Other than that, I mean, Mike Tolbert. I mean, really, what you got to complain about, bro? I mean,
Hardy signed him after being begged.
I don't know.
Hardy signed him on a whim, basically.
Yeah, but even with D. Will being 30, I'm looking at no to D'Angelo because he's 34, but he's a split and carries 34, and he played well with the Steelers. I don't know if you was watching or not.
Nah, he sure as heck did, man.
He was balling. He was balling, bro. So, I don't know, man.
Everybody's knocking the Matt Khalil signing, and I'm like, man. I wasn't a fan of how much we paid him, but I'm not going to be ready to say that it was a completely bad signing. I hated. I didn't like the amount that they paid him. They paid him like he was the Pro Bowler, and not the injury prone guy.
I think I give a little bit of time, man, because if he's healthy, I mean, it could be a good sign. He's got to give a little bit of time, let stuff play out.
Let's see what we got up here on this chat action.
Ain't nothing going on in there, man. But I don't know, man. That's all I got. I mean, we were gonna do a whole training camp episode prior to the David Gettleman firing. We were gonna talk about, where to be and little tips and tricks, but we'll say that for next week. And we had a couple questions we were gonna get to as well, that we didn't have time to get to. I mean, if you want to, we can get to one of them. The top 10. Did you have a top 10?
Top 10 Panthers? Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that real quick.
Hold on, let me pull up my notes.
So we got a question. Dave knows the name. You know his name.
Yeah, hold on. Now you're gonna make me pull out the phone.
Yeah, man. You gotta give him his credit. He asked us a question about top 10 Panthers of all time.
Yeah,
so we're just gonna knock that one out.
He had two questions.
He had two, but we're gonna do one because the other one was a long one.
I was pretty much ready, and then Gettleman got fired.
Yeah. No, yeah. I had a couple games.
Yeah, I had a few. Number one's obvious. Where's it at now? I know I got it. Here we go. Jay Sirius on Twitter, Jay Anderson. All right. He wants us to rank the top 10 Panthers of all time and the top 10 Panthers games of all time. So we'll do the top 10 Panthers of all time. So,
all right. Oh, you want to go first?
I mean, I can go first, man. Y'all ain't gonna like my list.
Oh, so you want me to go first?
No, I'll go first. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Number 10 for me is Rashad's favorite quarterback, Jake Delhomme. Number 9 for me.
Surprisingly, he's in my 10.
Oh, okay. So. Okay. Number 9 for me is Jordan Gross. Number 8 for me is Mushin Muhammad. Number 7 is Ryan Khalil. Number 6 is Greg Olsen. Number 5 is Julius Peppers. Number 4 is Thomas Davis. Number 3 is Luke Kuechly. Did I say I said Sam Mills, right?
No, you didn't.
I didn't. All right.
You ain't put him in there. You gotta adjust.
Oh, nah, he's in there. I misread. I had him low though. So I had him at 10. So Jake's gone. Jake ain't making it. So and number two for me is Cam, and number 1 is Smitty. So Jake didn't make my 10. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, Jake got me.
No,
so for me, go ahead.
Nah, because for me it's like I wanted Jake in my 10. I thought I had Jake in my 10, and I figured out I can't count to 10 today.
Man, you gotta have Jake in there. So here's mine. So I got number 10.
Peppers was on my list.
So here's mine. Number 10, I got Greg Olsen. I was gonna have him higher, but this whole contract thing. Now I should have took him off because he got Dave Gettleman fired. So I got I got the two. I got hold on. I got the 2 culprits back to back at the bottom of my top 10. It could have been higher, but they got Dave Gettleman fired. So Greg Olsen, number 10. Number 9, Thomas Davis. Number 8, Jake. Number 7. Yeah, number 8, Jake. Number 7, John Casey.
Wow.
Number 6, D'Angelo Williams.
No.
Number 5, Julius Peppers. Number 4, Luke. Number 3, Cam. Number 2, Sam Mills. Number 1, Steve Smith. Whose list is better? Mine or Dave's?
Probably his.
I'm rolling with mine.
I know you're gonna roll
My
with
list
yours.
is a beast.
You put Jake in yours, man.
I put Jake. Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it.
Nah, he does, but he ain't had no room because I thought I said Sam, and I was like, wait a minute, I ain't say Sam. Well, Sam gotta be in there. Jake gotta go. I couldn't put D'Angelo in there. I couldn't convince myself to do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
leading
it.
rusher, man.
I don't care.
Rusher, man.
I don't care.
You gotta respect that, B.
Nah, I don't. Just like I don't want him to resign. Like the way he got released, I had absolutely no problem with it. None. I had no issue with the way he got released. Gamble,
yeah. Now
not in a 10.
Yeah, Gamble's not nowhere near. He's probably top 20.
Yeah, 9 to 10. Green,
Kevin Green almost made my list.
Yeah,
he almost made mine.
You put Casey.
I was gonna find a way to
get.
Yo, Casey's a beast.
I couldn't put a kicker there.
You see it?
No, I know he's an animal.
Come on, man.
I couldn't put a kicker there, man. I couldn't put a kicker there.
You couldn't put him in there because he kicked that kick out of bounds. That's
part
why.
of it. And he only did like 1 or 2 other kickoffs after that. After he kicked that ball out of bounds in the Super Bowl. Better team, 2015 Panthers and 03 Panthers. I'm taking 2015.
That's tough.
I'm taking 15. Man. I'm taking 2015.
Ah, man,
I'm taking 2015. I'm taking 2015.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to sit with that one.
Nah, I'm taking 2015. And that's not disrespectful at all. I'm taking 2015.
I'm gonna have to sit with that one, man.
I'm taking 2015, man.
I think the quarterback position is probably the I guess the delineation. So
no, there's more to it than that. We know the 03 team had the better receivers.
Oh, facts.
All right, we'll argue
who had the better defense?
That's where the debate lies.
Yeah, that's tough. That's what got my wheels spinning because I was like, man,
that's where it gets interesting because it was pretty close, man. And we remember our front four that we had, but I mean, we had the best linebacker core. We had an elite cornerback on that 2015 squad. Our front four wasn't the slots on the 2015 squad. 17 or 15 Panthers. Well, shoot, man, you talking about 15 for the when they faced diversity? Man,
I'm going 17.
Yeah, 17 should be more talented, but they got to execute with no GM and a head coach on the hot seat. That 15 squad had a really good defense that people really aren't giving credit for, and people forget that. Like when you look at the rankings of how good the defense was in 03, it was not as high as the defense that was in 2015. And it was a different era, too, when it came to defenses. When you compare the two. Like, pass interference calls weren't exactly getting called on every play in 03 like it is in 2015. Yeah, now, I don't know about – and whoever just said that statement at CPG about that 03 line protecting Cam, I don't know about that one because that Denver front four was an animal. That front seven was a monster. I don't know about that one, man. Like, that Denver defense is historic. Like, people don't understand how historic that defense was. Like, it was number one in almost every statistical category for defenses. That Denver defense was historic. I don't think that 03 line wanted nothing with Von.
Yeah, Von. That line was special, bro.
Yeah, that defense was special.
All right, y'all got anything else, man? Give me a couple games off of your list. Just give me 2 games off your list.
Oh God, I'll give you the top one. You want the top one?
What's the top one for you?
X-Clown. We played the Rams.
Okay. Yeah, that's on
double overtime. That's number one. No debate for me. Another game would be the the Philly championship game, the game right after it, when we beat the Eagles in Philadelphia. Another game comes to mind is there's two games from the '05 season. The game against the Giants in New York and the game against Chicago in Chicago when Steve Smith had like 200 yards receiving. Like, but I was at the Giants game when we played. That was Eli's first playoff game. I was at the Giants game when Nick Goings was like pimping them cats, man, and we shut out the Giants in Giant Stadium. That was awesome. So now, when you talk regular season, one of my favorite games that I love was the game against Jacksonville when Jake Delhomme came in and pulled that comeback. That was the beginning of an era. Some people didn't like the era, but it was the beginning of an era.
Yeah, I had more recent games in my list.
Yeah, I gotta sit down with it. I'm not completely done with the list. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some games in 2015 will make my list.
Just a couple. Yeah, just a couple. The two that I had the Seattle game in 2015 with the Greg Olsen game winner. That was in mine. And I had a couple different. I had the NFC Championship game because I was there. Partially reason why it was so memorable for me. But the NFC Championship game against Arizona, where we destroyed Arizona, that was a great game. And then I also got another game against Arizona, which was Cam Newton's debut. That was a great game, even though I think we lost that game.
Yeah, we were on a cruise on that one.
Yeah, we were on the cruise on that one.
On the cruise for that one. But, another game, the Seattle game, when we finally got over the hump and beat Seattle on that last-minute play by Olsen.
That's what I just said.
Oh, you didn't
listen to me, man?
Nah,
I just said that. Olsen's game winner. That was on mine, 2015.
Yeah, that was classic. That was classic. The Giants game we lost. No T.
But all right, I mean, we got anything else? Because we'd be here all night messing with that chat.
Yeah, the Patriots Monday night game was hilarious too.
I forgot about that game.
Ice Up Sun was born.
Ice Up Sun, yes, that was a great game. I don't know how I missed that one.
I was in Lynchburg, Virginia, watching the game at a bar on Monday Night Football with a bunch of Patriots fans, and when it happened, man, there was a bunch of Carolina fans too, but I was with a bunch of Patriots fans because I was on travel for work. When that happened, we were all cheering. They hated me for the rest of the week. Broken foot and all. Classic. Poor Rodney Pete, wife sang the national. Yeah, she did sing the national anthem when he got benched. That is right.
All right, we got anything else? Because we're gonna be here all night, bro.
Oh, I could do this all night. We'll give him some bonus, man. We had all the technical difficulties. So.
We gave him a 15-minute bonus, bro. Trying to keep me up all night, man.
Nah, man. I'm going as soon as I get out of here, I'm going to sleep. The Kurt ain't going to announce anything yet?
He did. It was the newest member of Raw, his son, Jason Jordan, from American Alpha. It's terrible. That was stupid.
Man, what a waste. I made the right decision. I didn't watch. The Panthers.
Who wins the South?
The Panthers, no, it's not your guys, man. Yeah, the Jimmy Clausen time period was bad. Yeah, Clausen was bad. But if it wasn't for Clausen, there was no Cam. We win in the South, man. I don't understand why nobody thinks we can win the South.
Nah, that's not true, man. We according to Teddy Bruschi, he said we got a better chance than everybody except the Falcons, obviously.
I don't think the Falcons gonna make the playoffs, man. They about to see what that hangover looks like.
I don't know, man. But all right, man. I'm about to wrap this thing, man, because we're gonna be up here all night messing with y'all in the chat room. Yo, so
how Mike Shooter didn't get the can? He has to have something on the owner. He has to.
He's still going with that chat, man. You're gonna be up here all night messing with the chat.
I know. I could be. So you never should have given me this chat.
Yeah. You gotta stay focused.
I am. I'm focused, man. I'm focused.
All right, that being said, I think we about to wrap this thing because Dave's gonna be up here all night.
Nah, do the outro, man. Can you do the outro?
So yeah, I can. So just next week, we're gonna talk about all training camp unless somebody else gets fired. It's gonna be all training. It's gonna be all training camp. We're gonna give you tips and tricks, where to go, where to park, what time to get there, where to get the autographs. We've been doing this for a long time. So I think I'm gonna be out there early Wednesday. Probably the first person in line, most likely. I'll be top five people in line. So if you see me out there, come holler at me. But now, anyway, all about training camp next week. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun. That being said, we're gonna holler at y'all in the next one. Just keep pounding, even though our GM got fired. Just keep pounding.
Always keep pounding, man. All else fails. Remember, keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Thank you for listening to the Panther Nation podcast hosted by Rashad and David. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Panther Nation Podcast. You can also like our Facebook page at Panther Nation Podcast. While you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And always remember, keep pounding.
Oh, one quick note, my bad. I know I played the outro, but my bad. One quick note. Follow the Facebook page because we're going to be streaming live from training camp. I'm going to be streaming the practice live. So go follow the Facebook page. If you want live training camp footage, go follow the Facebook page. All right. Keep pounding. Peace.